You found somebody's murder weapon and you just started using it as a hunting knife.
The thought did cross my mind. I thought, no, I'll just take it to Africa.
Welcome to the Wild Dispatch.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wild Dispatch. I'm Robin and I'm back with more skills and stories from the wild. We have a TWD in the field episode today. I recorded this one with a few buddies in the middle of the day, actually in the middle of a week spent in the Eastern Cape chasing lots of different animals with my bow. This one is a bit of a fly on the wall. I guess it's an appropriate term because there are a number of flies in the audio. Yeah, it's a fly on the wall situation. I thought it would be fun to just let a mic roll and capture some of the banter and the energy around what it feels like to just take a break in the middle of the bush and start a fire with some old dead wood and cook some meat, which we hunted the day before. A successful hunt with a Dyker ram, which, yeah, was a very intense moment, which actually required being drawn back for, I think the guy who was filming said around 4 minutes. So I think that's the longest I've ever been drawn back on an animal, and then somehow managed to suck it up and try and make a reasonable shot afterwards. I think it was ended up at being 27 yards. So yeah, spirits are high. We had a pretty eventful morning beforehand, chasing pigs around. I think more warthogs than I'd ever seen in one field, so that was very exciting. But then the temperatures began to soar given the African sun. And in the summer, it was definitely getting hot, so a lot of the animals were just bedding down and not wanting to be out and about. So we did the same. We found some space under a tree. Fred Hammer, who was one of the people in this podcast, his previous guest on a number of different episodes, he brought something called an Yster Klip, and that means iron stone, and it's actually a stone from far away. You'll hear in this story, but it's a stone with a lot of metal in it. So he had this idea to start a fire and actually heat up this rock, which is a good 3 or 4 inches thick. Heat up this rock and then cook various different things on it. We had some sausage, which is called wors, and we had the backstraps of the Dyker too. You'll probably hear a few words which might not make complete sense, so I'll give some translation now. Lekker means good, tasty. It's utilized a lot in Afrikaans culture. Also, a bakkie is a truck, but it also is a bowl, a container of some kind. So I guess it kind of makes sense. They saw that there's a container on the back of a car and it's called a bakkie. So if you're wondering what someone's talking about when they go oh, your bakkie this, your bakkie that, they're talking about their truck. Apart from that, I think the rest will probably make sense. There's reference to a number of different species, Nyala, Blesbok, a variety of different animals. It's probably worth, if you just look them up, you'll see the kind of animals there are. There's so many varieties of animals in South Africa. I probably don't have time to list them all now, so we're going to jump into this episode any second now, but first it's probably time to take a second to welcome anyone who's new to the podcast and also politely invite you to do the things that people who enjoy podcasts do. Give us a follow, share with a friend if you enjoy the content, leave a positive review. 5 stars always makes a big difference in making this thing pop up for other people if they're searching wilderness type podcasts. So now that's all done, it's time to get on with the episode. So here we go.
Zebra probably for 3 hours in the mountains. We saw them from I would say probably
2 k's away.
It was far, bro. And we had to literally, from where we saw them, we had to stalk all the way. We're in the sun on the mountain side. They're on the opposite side. It's pretty rough, eh?
Yeah.
I think we can probably try put that thing on now.
I guess we should probably introduce ourselves. Time is it now? 12:15. It's hot.
Check out Yster Klip, eh?
Yeah, that's nice, man.
I actually want to put the butter on it.
Yeah, I'm going to let it melt now. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see that, you can see when it gets hot, you know? You know, first do those fillets.
Oh,
Or the wors. I think
you want me to
maybe-
do that, eh?
No, I'm asking you want to...
I don't mind, whatever. You guys are the experts.
What do you reckon? Not.
Leave it a little bit.
Oh, so it first gets hot.
Yeah, when it goes...
Must have a think if that camera, we can set that up in a better way. Because, like,
I don't mind sitting here, bro.
no, man, I want you in here.
I can hold the camera and put you
No,
in.
it's all like this wasn't going to be like a super set thing. It's just like having a. It's not even like a visual thing. We just want the audio, you know, like just some.
We can just do audio. I don't have to even hold the camera.
Okay, then lacquer.
Yeah, we can just do audio. I just want to just get this.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to get this. Can you stick some more stuff inside there, John?
That's what I'm going to do now.
Right now, you're the hand model.
Right now, I'm the trick.
Right now, you're the tracker. Come, tracker. I need some wood here.
I think it's going to take a while, though.
Hey, stuff. So you married to an Afrikaans chick or
Mm.
Yeah.
From Swellendam.
from Swelland? What's his surname?
Lawrence.
They farm at there by the silos.
They don't own any of the farm anymore. I think there's some people, family who are still there maybe who do have farm, but on the, let me think about it.
On the Bedarsdorp Road.
I don't know it well enough. It's like the north, west side of,
Yes,
west of
yes.
town, hey?
Yes.
Not too far west.
Yeah, about 10-20 k's out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then
That
let me
whole
charge
area.
my mic. Can you pass me that? Oh, no. Hold on a second.
This
Yeah, that's
this thing with the hey.
Chum, where's
Right.
your bino harness? Rob? Where's your bino harness?
Over there. Oh, that's a good idea.
It's gonna get
What's like on this if you do like a nice steak? Then it makes fat. So if you get like a prime rib on the bone
yeah.
with all that fat and that starts running, that keeps it nice. Yeah, you'll see this Yster Klip. So when you knock it, it goes so ding. It's got this high. So you pick up a lot of stones. So the amount of, is that a guy walking there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
There's So there's a
Okay.
the amount of Yster in that clip varies, and if it's got like a high, almost like a driver when you hit a driver in golf,
Yes, yes.
and that ding, you know, like
So just put this in your shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket.
Okay.
Just sit close to Fred so you can use it.
I think I must put this like over here somewhere. Eh?
Or in between you guys.
Yeah.
Just in between you guys on the floor.
Yeah, guys, we're taking like far too much energy to set this up. It's like it's literally just the mic is on. Nothing else should be any different.
Why don't
Like,
you just hook a mark in the tree? One of those.
that's a
things.
good idea.
I think a great idea.
Just hack it.
James is full of blunder, but he's got the man with a plan.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad there's a bit of a breeze up here.
So much
It's
better.
hot, eh?
I rate when we finish Braai, we go jump in Razor's pool.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a good plan.
She'll be more, but then she'll want to give you guys fucking tea and coffee. That's the only thing when you go to her house, you end up leaving full.
Sounds terrible.
You end up leaving tired.
Well, I don't bring any cake, so. That bull came yesterday, a flippin' proper bull.
The The one that you
Bought,
that
yeah.
bought, yeah.
That's things proper.
You aren't bringing it for you.
I think Weeks brought it, eh?
Week, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ram that we bought isn't bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a nice one. Are you going to
Things
buy
nice,
anything at the September sale?
Yeah, I'm looking for a heifer bull, eh? So what we'll do is we'll sell some females.
At the sale, so.
Yeah, I was going to sell some females now, but we first going to let everything.
I think you'll get more in September for females than now.
Yeah.
You can put some of that butter on.
Oh, good.
Slowly.
We must actually level it, eh? Do you have a little stone that we can try level a little bit?
Or just wait. It's on the high point of this rock. Push it over a little bit.
I've got where's my tongs?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
It's on the high point of this rock.
I thought
On
of
the other
lifting
side.
Oh, you want to lift it?
And then just put in the stone under.
Oh, you're more. Fuck, that's hot. I could have probably leveled it before we did that.
It's lying over the side. So it needs to lift more, yeah.
True.
Do you want to bring it this way?
You see it's on the high point of that rock.
Yeah.
There we go. So hold on slowly.
Why don't you put the butter
Whoa,
on
I'm
then
not
you see it
videoing.
going...
Whoa. I'm not filming yet.
Making butter first.
I rate butter because then it'll look more on the video as well. And you can just put it there and then the video can actually see it melting.
Oh, I'll go get the target as well. It's another chair. Let me have some seats. Hey.
Yeah, that's hot. Okay, I'm going to put these fillets on there.
Think it's hot enough?
Oh, it's hot.
It's going to give us a sizzle or not?
Yeah, it's properly hot, bro.
Is it hot?
I think you need to come to the shot there.
I'm filming the steak getting put on the...
No, I'm just going to say what it says there. So here we've got
Okay.
here we've got Robin's Baker that he shot yesterday. So we've got the loins which we marinated in olive oil, salt and pepper, and we're putting it down on this Yster Klip. Do you think we must let it go a little bit more hot than that?
Yeah.
It sizzles.
You acted like there was going to be a big sizzle then.
I was waiting for the sizzle.
I've got to say that was a little anticlimactic
Okay,
for a
listen.
second. Yeah?
You know what we've done? We've pulled
We
it
pulled
back
that
so
back,
the
yeah.
heat has all stayed at the
Where's
back.
that? Yeah, let's push this through. Push it through a little bit from that side.
Oh, slowly. That one stick there is causing shit. That one.
Robert, can you see the levels that are picking up on that mic? Or you can see how...
Just to make some more flames
And
there.
does it pick you up?
Maybe.
Seems fine.
If you don't
It's
mind.
picking you up okay?
I think so.
Okay. Sometimes those ones can be like super focused directionally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It probably is directionally focused, but
It's getting you. You speak
I
you
think
speak
so.
louder
I'll
anyway.
listen.
So you close to old William Jones and them there?
Yeah, it's got me.
Perfect.
William Jones? No.
Yeah.
Who's that?
What's his...
No, around us there's a lot of Pringles and that type of thing.
William Jones, is it not William
Seat
Jones?
behind you as well, man. If you want. Or you like sitting on the floor.
That thing sags a bit.
There's also a little bucket there. I think is that your,
Yeah.
your bucket. I
Yeah.
took liberties there and took your
All good.
butt.
But that bucket looks actually like a good plan there.
Yeah. Do it. I don't know if that's the right
What, did you
term.
bring the bucket for me to start playing drums for you or something?
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna do the soundtrack.
We'll try that again.
You think it's nearly ready?
I don't know.
I think you gotta wait a bit more, man.
I don't think it's...
You know what, champs? put this rock.
Turn it around.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
If you
Okay,
flip
too
it
loud.
over.
And then
No, but it's going to be black underneath.
No, I think it's fine. Look at it. Generally, it just takes time, but I think
Yeah.
maybe it's not going to sizzle, which is fine.
Just give it some time.
Yeah.
Let me
you
just
know what we
charge my
we
phone.
needed to do actually is get a piece of a thing of popcorn. And you put that popcorn there. Then when it starts popping, then you know it's hot enough.
Ooh, this thing is hot here.
So let's set up what's going on for a second so that
Can I,
people can
I
understand.
need to charge my phone.
Charge it.
It's on 7%.
I've got my.
That's
I
fine.
can't
This is-
record the
this is-
video without
Yeah,
plugging this
all
into
good.
there.
Just go charge because I think these are working okay.
Okay.
So we're here in the veld. What day is it? It's a Wednesday. It's very hot today, and yeah, we are having a spontaneous little braai, as we call it in South Africa. But I guess in America, you call it a barbecue. Yeah, we're in some shade under a thorn tree. What else are these trees called here?
I don't know what this is.
Is this a thorn tree?
Mm-mm.
Oh, what is this?
Ooh, I'm gonna lie to you, fella.
Nobody knows what tree this is.
It's a cholo.
It's a cholo. Like the goat's chow.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
You can see the browse line.
It's a bush, not a tree.
It's a bush.
It's technically a bush.
Okay, but if you look at, I'm looking at a trunk right now. I've never known a bush to have a trunk, but maybe that's a local knowledge thing. But I'm here, Fred's here, Fred Hammer, episode 1, number 1. There's another Robin here. What's your surname?
Great.
Great. James?
Yeah.
James, welcome. Thanks for having us on the property, man. It's beautiful here. Yeah, so just a little bit of Atmos. We had a successful hunt yesterday. There was some highs and lows. Saw some very nice animals, but the wind was swirling and made it a little bit uncomfortable. We'll tell more about that, but we've got a rock here, which Fred has been very happy about for a long time. It's called, what's it called?
Yster Klip.
Yster Klip, which means iron stone
Yeah.
in Afrikaans.
Yeah.
So where did this come from?
Probably like over 1,000 miles north, or less than, let's say 1,400 kilometers from here.
Okay,
North,
yeah.
In
800,
Limpopo
850
province, yeah.
miles or something.
Yeah.
Limpopo province. So it's a well-traveled rock. You've had a vision for a while on this, so been talking about it for days.
Yeah, it's just got a lot of iron in it, and when it heats up, you can obviously cook. There's a nice meat on it in the veld, which is lekker.
Do you reckon it's going to sizzle? Give it a few more minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I think James, just give me a little bit more,
Okay.
yeah.
More.
As you stoke it, it goes flipping hot.
Is it breaking the cholo, yeah?
Breaking the cholo to stoke the fire.
You just don't break the one with the mic on.
Where's the mic?
There you go. So maybe let's recap what happened yesterday. A little bit. We've been hunting, this is day 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it. You think I'm going to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Day 3 and a
Day
half.
3, we're here in Fort Beaufort on the Cat River Conservancy. Came looking for kudu, waterbuck, warthog, and nyala.
Mm.
We've seen some really nice animals. The veld is looking really amazing after the rains.
So when was the rains? Like the last few weeks?
Yeah, I'd reckon. Yeah, so we're in our late summer, which is generally when we get a lot of our rain. So you can see all the grass is seeded, which is nice, and that's obviously for stalking with a bow. So nice.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea because when I was driving, it looked just as green, if not greener, than I've ever seen it. And apparently that's not been the case.
Yeah, December was dry. I think December was dry properly. But yeah, we've had 2 seasons now where our rains have come late, sort of Feb, March.
Okay.
Which is a little bit unusual. But if it just comes before the winter, which is kind of May, June, I think that's kind of what.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I think we're getting here to a sizzle there.
It's getting close.
13%. Wanna film it?
Give it 2 minutes with this fire. This fire's stoking now.
Got to get that perfect.
That's perfect shot.
Got to get the sizzle.
Gotta get the sizzle. Got everything up to the sizzle over there. Fred's face when he put it on, he was like, nah, that's not the sizzle. We need more
Just silence. That was pretty good, I've got to say.
So what's the rule? The stone gets left here after this, bro.
Yeah, we can leave it with you.
Leave it here. When you come next time, I'll have a picnic spot.
Perfect.
Sounds like
I'll do this, Robin.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second.
R and R.
Yeah. It's confusing. There aren't many times that someone else has the same name as you when it's Robin.
The same 10. Okay, there's the shot.
You want me to do an intro? You just want to put it down?
Just put it down, you've done your intro.
Sounds good.
That's the shot.
Is it?
That's the shot.
I just want to take out the bristles here from the two pieces.
Yeah. Sure, this butter smells good fast, I guess it's
You
fucking
can
hot.
keep the stone if you use it.
Right like that.
Yeah, it's a lucky thing. You just don't want to cool it down too rapidly. Otherwise, then it also cracks. But this is quite a nice thick one, so it should... I've got a mate of mine who's got a farm. It's called like Yster Klip or like some, it's, you know, it's... So I said to him, surely you must have enough ironstone there to braai, you know? So he never thought of it, and then the other day he sent me a photo there. We took his family out, and he's just got so much ironstone there. He's found the perfect little spot there to braai. So you get the, you know, you get that ironstone. I suppose all over.
That's what I should do, yeah, is actually make a spot for UPHs when you come. Make the grass there. Cut the grass around there. Trim the trees.
That looks good.
Yeah, okay, that's okay.
Nothing like some darker pool.
It's becoming a bit of a tradition now, eh, Fred?
Yeah, I think it's the second time.
This is the second time shoot a ram, a Diker ram. Diker is one of the smaller of the antelope species. Blue Diker, right?
No, you shot a common diker.
Did I?
Yeah, common or grey diker. Or bush diker.
Okay, a bush Diker.
Yeah, they're the most common ones, and you get the blue diker, which are basically live on coastal forests. Or they do live in other areas, but a lot of coastal forests. And then your Natal red diker is also a forest dwelling type of antelope. Your commons you'll get, they're all over throughout the country. I think every province in South Africa has common diker.
Okay.
They vary a little bit in colour shading, but essentially they're all the same.
Yeah, the one yesterday seemed a bit darker than the one that I got last year. So let's talk about how that that little hunt with the diker was the afternoon, huh? What happened? I can't even remember. It's a bit of a blur now. Oh, that looks good.
A bit of a flambe. Give me a flambe. Foot flat.
We've got some visitors here for lunch as well behind you.
Oh, have we?
Yo, we can eat those visitors too.
I rated break and shoot a goat. Let's check this out. Shot a trophy.
He's on the price list. Trophy fee.
I just want to break me a couple of more behind you there, please.
Big ones?
Yeah, just anything just to keep it going.
Here you go, there's one.
More high pressure elbow. If not, your mom is going to town afternoon and maybe ask her to get one at the car.
Yo, but I think it's sizzling nicely.
I think it's almost ready.
What are we gonna put it on?
I don't know.
You just eat it straight off that thing.
We could probably cut it out.
Why don't you take the boards
You
out
haven't-
of those plastic containers, put them on the fire, and then
Maar bro, when are you in the plan, eh? This one's got all the plans.
Yeah.
James, the plan, man.
chuck that out on top of that board.
No, that's an idea. Put the boards on the boards.
Yes, and then use the one as a plate, you know.
Do you have your sharp knife here?
Yeah, I do.
First time trying on a leaf. So what made you think of braaiing on a Yster Klip?
My brother-in-law does.
Okay.
So my brother-in-law has lots of these Yster Klip on his farm. And when we go there, we go braai in the veld. So yeah, I had to bring them back. Oh jeez, like.
Oh, crikey. Yo, there we go.
Rambo!
Okay, Rambo, bear grill.
Crikey. We have no bears here, chum. Eh? Give me the dig. Good sharpen it.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
You can get more masculine than that, eh? Nothing like a 12-inch Bowie knife for a 20-pound animal. That looks good.
Man with a plan, but
So what did you put on this? Just salt, pepper, olive oil?
Salt, pepper, olive oil, yeah.
Oh, it smells good.
Taste it, Buck.
Taste it.
Yeah.
If I must.
Good.
That's good. You try them?
Yeah.
And smoke is swirling, eh? Everyone's taking it in turns to get blasted.
That's nice, huh? Anyway, get to that chips so I can taste.
Right. Ah! You want butter or olive oil?
No, I think it's actually okay.
Is it fine?
you, Jack.
With that,
I'm gonna put some mustard. I don't think it's got thorns on. Anyone want a roll?
Yes, please.
Yeah, put a sharp roll for. No, yeah, cut those rolls with this. And there's butter. You want me to butter the rolls?
There's enough fat on this. So.
There's so much.
Robin, did you grab a few vertical shots?
Of that.
Yo, what's of this?
James, where did you come from before? You said you'd not been here long. Oh, Swellendam. You said.
Swellendam, then Hanky.
Okay, but like, I was wondering that. Where is Hanky? So Swellendam is like
Western Cape.
Western Cape.
And then Hanky is close by to Jeffrey's Bay.
Okay. My geography is not very good.
Yeah, take that as a plate for someone.
I reckon just
Now me. Well, I have a roll already.
Yeah, I think prep yourself too.
Okay.
Is there another thing a roll?
Yeah.
Something I didn't realise until recently. It makes me feel stupid because I've been
and can I use that lid as a board?
This one.
There, that's the Engels mark airhead.
Right, let me see
You
if I
can actually have that butter there,
You
please.
said a
I think
broad
that's
market
actually
plan,
a
which
bloody
is
good
the
idea.
farmer has a making plan. You said an Englishman
Makes and has one.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that last bit.
The Jacob goes and the Englishman improves the plan. Boer maak 'n plan en Engelsman maak hom beter. Which is obviously absolute bullshit.
You know, I was thinking your buses are missing the whole time.
I know you said it there and I wanted to correct you, but I just left it.
No, I look now and it's a Toyota. But that
Because of the
canopy reminds me of a fucking Nissan canopy.
Oh yeah, you were talking shit about it, and I thought you were being ironic.
He was.
Where's your long knife?
In the tree there.
I thought it was a Nissan. Sorry, what?
I'm sorry, but be careful.
Is that why you asked to become a lighter than you, Robin, now?
Like, this is honestly the most ridiculous knife I think we could possibly use. Okay, who wants to come? Who's ready?
Wait, I'll just carry on cutting. Carry on cutting your sausage there.
I think this knife is longer than the sausage.
It's got Luma as well.
Luma green knife. It's sharp, I'll tell you that. Why didn't you bring that out when we were cooking at his house, man?
I'll save it for a special
It's the
occasion.
sharpest knife we have.
I've got a mate from
Okay,
Australia.
who wants?
Yeah, please.
I can get this like this. You got to get this. Drop it in there.
Oh, I should put some butter in my roll.
Good.
I didn't prep, eh? Okay.
James.
Just hold on, let me film James getting one there.
James is
I
prep.
don't know if that's
As usual, James knows what's up.
filming situation.
The Cholos
Just
catch
don't stand on the potor or there.
and don't mouth the fucking.
Probably the lack of sleep.
You can have a fork sleeping. Thank you.
Next one.
I think
Coming
Master
back,
Predator was
coming
cooking on this rock.
Yeah.
He will be impressed of a rock cooking.
Only a Dutchman will bring this to the Eastern Cape.
But knowing Mark, he's going to
Are you a Dutchman?
Yeah,
Just sounds
With the surname Hammer.
Hammer.
Yo, Amur!
Amor! Amor, you! Amor, you! Watch out!
Give me 1 sec, I'll be done. Okay. Where is it?
Anyone want some tomato sauce?
Yes.
Who wants mustard, eh? There's mustard as
Me,
well.
please.
No thanks.
Cheese sauce there, my bad.
Thank you.
We don't eat much.
You come with a pepper sauce, you're damn here.
You're brave slicing the bread roll with that knife. One flick of the wrist and you're through your hand.
This thing is super sharp though. That I'm going to give to you.
My left hand, my left hand skills aren't so good.
There you go.
Samu, that's your new nickname, Machum. Samu.
Give me that tomato sauce, please, and mustard. Shoo. Look, a boerewors roll is good. It's got its place. Eh? It's definitely got its place.
Chum, can you pass me that panga here?
Big one.
The big one.
Smash.
Where's the panga?
Well, this one.
Yeah, that panga. Where's the panga? Thank you.
What's a panga? Like
A machete.
it's a machete. Okay.
Those things sharp, my bro. That thing.
That thing is not
How
nearly.
did you
As,
take that thing on the plane, if I may ask?
it's a very good question.
In his carry-on.
It kind of happened by accident, actually. I had it in my bow box last year, and funny thing is, I actually went through customs in England because I stayed in England for like 2 weeks, and I was only like kind of just going into customs. You know, when you stand and you're walking in, there's like someone there looking around for suspicious-looking characters that they want to search their shit. I suddenly realised I've got like a foot-long murder weapon in my box.
Says, have you guys seen much today?
We've seen boerewors rolls and pigs and water.
No, we did, but the wind kept switching. And it's so hot. I mean, we saw lots.
Those are kudu cows.
Bro, that darker fillet lekker.
And must have some more.
Looks like you live out your bakkie.
Me.
Got your luggage back.
That's half my luggage. My other half's at Alan's place. Okay. I got camera gear, hunting gear. It's too much for me. Too much stuff.
Isn't we busy burning that cholo there? Are you want to stamp it out there with those feet? Before we have a tree on fire here.
The stone will still be there.
Yes, but yesterday we had the same thing, eh? Those animals stood fucking dead still until like... We get the odd pig out and stuff, but the problem is if you're walking in an area and you bump kudu and then you bump the nyala and then you bump... Fucking tough, bro.
You actually need to just sit on a ridge like this and just look for something and then go and stalk it.
Just be patient. But if you're just aggressive in this type of weather, you just bump everything.
Exactly.
It's just a cluster.
So we just sit here until it starts cooling down and the pigs are going to come back out again. The kuri are going to come out.
The nyala, you see those cattle are there?
Yeah.
Those nyala come out there in the afternoon.
Just sit here until something moves. My brother, that's the best Boerewors roll I've had in a long time. I don't know if the rock made it taste better, but it was pretty good.
It's about the experience.
Yeah.
Hit the spot.
Doesn't buy sausage when it comes to A1. Comes to Fort Buffalo. Doesn't go to A1. You must try the lamb and beef sausage
At Avon.
at A1. Yo.
I haven't tasted that. Where do they sell that? In pre-packs?
I'll just ask Thingy, Dole, and then he packs it for me. I don't know if you have to special order it. But that lamb fat, yo,
Does he took beef, so it's beef with lamb fat.
yeah.
Yeah, lamb fat makes a nice, is a winner on everything.
A broadside there.
Yes, but they're inquisitive on the, about the food and stuff, eh?
About the what?
The food. They've been all over this.
Why are they making that noise? That like,
There's like an alert noise.
is it?
Yeah. It's weird that they're making it because they've known we're here the whole time. But it's like an alert noise.
Telling the others.
Kind of like a kudu box. That's,
Yeah, it sounds a bit like
Yeah.
some of the other animals. A little bit like what is an impala?
Yeah, Impala does the
Sounds
same
like
thing.
that, like a funny sneeze.
Lesback also does that.
Oh fuck, I remember that. Going around Painters on that 40-degree day.
That couldn't have been fun.
Heard a lot of that noise. It was Blesbok.
The time for snooze now. Under the
Mag is vol oogjes toe.
under
Yeah.
these cholos.
What's the time? It's like probably like only like 12.
Through the sun's
I do know it's my lunch
high in the sky.
It's 1 p.m.
Yeah, so we have to wait 4 hours until it cools down. I think maybe a little Champs mission's on the way. Have you been to Champs before?
Oh, have I been to Champs?
Yeah, I think we need to go to Champs.
Mississippi burgers.
Listen, great.
Yeah.
You just derailing your whole fucking diet in hunting season. You just can't help yourself. Like you're going well, and then it's like champs.
Champs, bro. Champs is like the best thing in flippin' Africa. It's better than KFC by far.
Yo, when I was at Winterberg, we used to sneak out of hostel to get chips. Now Panarottis has got there as well, and they're making pastas. Yo, their
What?
pasta is good.
Oh, really?
Very good.
At Champs?
At Champs.
No, there's
The
a
pasta.
Panarottis pizza place right next
Next
door
to
to
them,
Champs.
but they're owned by the same owner, and it makes pasta. Very nice pasta. I even had the Russian pasta, the cheapest one at one stage, and it was really good.
I don't think I've ever seen a queue that's not out the door at Champs.
Oh,
must
he
see
knows
it.
Champs.
You must see it on payday.
Now it's pension. You must see pension and grants.
No, I'm saying it's always busy.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is you must see it on payday. It's so busy, the queue probably goes all the way to KFC down the road.
How's that pillow working out for you?
That's not the best pillow, I'll tell you that for nothing. A 25-litre bucket doesn't work well as a pillow, eh, James? Oh no.
Cool breeze is good.
You're going to use that as a... I thought you were going to use it as a pillow.
No, do you mind passing me that bino, Hans?
Oh,
Wait, the
dear.
pocket's open.
And a Blesbok, what do you guys think of a Blesbok? I mean, the good Blesbok or Impala.
You still have this stuff on top there.
Yeah, there's also there in the Sable camp. There's a lonesome Impala ram that's actually not bad looking. It's 32 now up here. And 34% rain later. Thunderstorm possibly after 1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thunderstorm possibly around 14:50.
Do you believe it?
With this heat, yes.
It's barely a cloud and straw though.
Chum, there's a walkway broadside here at the reservoir. You should shoot it.
I'll just take it as an Impala trophy. Hey. Mark, yeah, they should have more of a trophy. It's got so much fat on it, I don't know what has been eating.
We had a French Canadian client once want to shoot an Angora goat. He just thought it looked really cool. Big old fluffy, unshared Angora goat. Yes, for the trophy. They had wide horns.
You know, I was lying here how much ticks we're gonna get of it.
Really?
Just looking at the seeded grass.
Are there ticks on the seed?
No,
They're on us.
we'll see later if you get ticks. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Little shower tonight, chaps.
Have you also been in there, in that camp there by railway? In that kloof there at the bottom. You can't drive there. And you're the game will love it down there.
Which one is that?
So yeah, straight in front of you where those Ponsmara cattle are up there.
Yeah.
You go down those power lines.
Yeah.
And then at the back is a kloof there.
Oh, is it? No, I don't
It's nice and cool, and I've always seen game there. Always.
know. No,
There hasn't been a day I haven't seen animals there.
I mean, and yeah, they're beautiful, but kudu would be the first prize.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll see it before. Yeah, I don't know where they go. But like Mark says in the rut, they come back proper, yeah. Have you shot any big things here?
Yeah, I've shot a few bulls there. We always see bulls here, always, especially in the rut. Like, this is a good place, like, you know, it's, I enjoy coming to the Fukuru here at the right time. You always see bulls and, you know, they feel comfortable here.
Because there's not much activity.
And then there's always some nice waterbuck that are around. There's a one-horned waterbuck. Where is he?
I haven't seen him. Aren't you mistaken the sable? The one-horned sable.
No.
There's a one-horned sable I've seen. Two we don't know where they've gone.
You think they possibly could have died, or do you think they've gone through somewhere?
I think the dog's there. Because the fence was cut in the one corner and stuff.
Dog would not fucking kill a saber. That would fuck those things up.
Things are
100%.
The dogs don't need to kill the sable. The chaps just need to flip and get it in the corner.
Have you had some incidents with dogs lately?
not seen or done anything, but we've had like the fence cut and I've seen that type of stuff, but I haven't seen personally. And we had a calf that was stabbed on the side that looks like it was a spear or something.
A calf?
A cow calf. In Cutcliffe. Then I took it away from its mother. Now it's a Hansi as well. Well, I didn't have to feed it a bottle, or it was big enough. But yeah, they stabbed it on the side.
Do you think they come off the road?
Yeah. Well, there's this, Krumi. Krumi is most right here on our boundary.
That is the most intense knife I've ever seen. But you've had it last year too, obviously.
I left it in South Africa because I was too scared to fly with it again. I count my lucky stars that I made it through.
There's a pig. What's that on the dam wall? Old Mr. Rob got excited there for a second.
Me?
Yeah. You look like you're ready to go shoot a pig.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Buffalo bull and one of those young bulls. I think you'll be good at that. Tula, one of them.
You're going to shoot a buffalo bull, Rob?
Yeah, he's not a bad bull.
I don't know. I feel like.
It's lots of meat.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
What is he?
I'm not sure.
But the buffalo bulls are getting big now.
You mean here or like in
Yeah,
general?
South Africa's got quite a buffalo breeding thing.
Okay.
So they breed buffalo, like super genetics. So obviously a lot of the genetics were shot out. Like I'd say the last 25 years, they've started
There he is.
breeding buffalo. Yes, but there's massive bulls. I mean, the bulls are stretching like 56, 57 now. It's ridiculous. And that's bulls that were bred, 6 to 10 years ago. They're only getting that size now. You can imagine what the bulls are looking now like, the next progeny. I'm sure they'll hit the 60 within the next 5 years.
Here's the messages from Grant, from Gary to Pinky. Pinky says he couldn't find anything small. I thought it was a client's fault and he just shot the wrong animal. But Pinky says he couldn't find anything small. He saw common rams, but then their horns were longer than this white ram's horn. So he shot the white ram instead. And Alan's making him pay 3,500 rand. That's cock funny, Bobby. How can you go hunting flipping in place like yours and you go and shoot a white ram? Hey? Nah, and you call that the quit you let it. Nothing.
Nah, he took a chance there.
Pinky the P.
Shame, you know how nervous he's going to be for next time he goes for Blazeback.
Why you call him Pinky?
Pinky. Like pink. Pinky. You just call him Pinky. I don't know. Can't remember why we call him Pinky. Gary tunes him, yeah, Pinky the PH. You got lots of things to learn. He says, yeah, nah, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm over this culling shit. I'll take it on the chin, but I'm over these culling Norwegians. So, no, I'm losing money on this. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Fuck, I'd like to win him.
Do you know what's funny though, Rob, is that this Pinky dude, his dad owns a very lucrative loan shark business.
Okay.
And he actually owns his own outlet, loan shark outlet. So he makes good money. So he doesn't actually need a PH. So he's been doing it just for the fun of it and just so he's not bored at home anymore. And then he goes and does shit like that. Oh,
Last year they went culling zebra. Or the year before. It was his first hunt, his very first hunt with Alan.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was that hunt, that massive hunt.
Yeah.
That was his first hunt ever. He
Yeah.
was so nervous. And then they went to go shoot zebra and the farmer said just do not hit don't kill the small stallion because it's like the only stallion I think that's left. But he's still young. And there's I don't know how many. And when he came back, what did he shoot? The fucking stallion.
Yeah.
And then Alan wasn't allowed to hunt that property.
I do understand with a flippin' zebra it can be difficult to tell the difference.
No, but that thing was like a choncho. It was fucking tiny, bro.
Yeah.
It was like scruffy, rough hair. It wasn't even shiny.
But hell, Buck, a cull blessed by you, a normal cull blessed by you, and you shoot a white ram.
No, but he was so nervous because that whole hunt we had to shoot blesbuck and black wildebeest.
And he kept on
And
asking.
he didn't know, like a blesbuck is quite difficult. He didn't know that the marks on the eyes, show.
Yeah.
And then on the black wildebeest, I mean, a black wildebeest is tough, eh? Young bulls, old bulls, females. Yeah, so he's looking, he reckons no, things are staying like 80 yards, tells the client can't shoot. But it's because he doesn't know if it's the right animal or not. So the client's standing here waiting for the go ahead, but it's not coming. Old Pinky scratching his head, he doesn't know. He's unsure. Shame, man. That was his first hunt, and now 2 years later,
He does it again.
that's why you buy a spotting scope. Get a spotting scope up, make sure. Stuff like gemsbuck. Yes, to shoot a small gemsbuck. Like a lone bull that's on his ace. Easy to make a mistake. I was once there with a client, we were hunting for kudu. And it was like literally last afternoon, it was quite a big bull. But it just wasn't hooking for, it wasn't nice enough, and the client could see that I wasn't like into it, you know. And I was like, and then there was like a gemsbuck bull.
Yeah.
So I said to him, okay, well, what do you want? You know, so he says, now you can see the kudu's not like, you know, ticking all the boxes.
Yeah.
That's the last day kudu, it would pass.
Yeah.
He says, no, let's hit the gemsbuck. I said, no, okay, sweet, well, let's do that. And the gemsbuck's only like let's say 40 yards from the bull.
Yeah.
So we sneak up there and we shoot that gemsbuck. But as we were walking up to it, this thing gets smaller.
Oh,
smaller.
you shot a lone gemsbuck on its ace.
Yeah, a lone gemsbuck and a young bull.
Yes,
A
bro.
young bull. Yeah, I think his horns measured like 27 or something.
Yes.
Bro, I felt so bad. Bro. I could carry that thing over my shoulders.
You would have rather shot the kudu.
Bro, I just said to the landowner, I was like, I'm so sorry.
Shit happens.
Bro,
there's a cocky ngakwe that actually sleeps under this tree. Have you seen it before? James?
Yeah, it's busy talking.
No, I'm telling you. There's a. I'll try to find the video for you.
I think that one went over his head.
I'll try to find the video for you. But there's a ngakwe that sits under these trees that chills with the goats. It doesn't care less, but you can park right here. It will just look at you. Bro, I stood here at this flipping log and the pig is sleeping here under the tree with its babies. Doesn't care.
Oh, you're talking about that sow.
Yeah.
How about you talking about yourself at one stage?
Funny guy.
That big knife that I pulled out as a prop. I actually found that knife in, where was I? In Northern California, looking for pigs. And I just thought, oh, this is a lacquer tree. I'm just going to take a sit here for a second and see if there's any pigs going by. And then I looked down and something just didn't quite look right. It didn't look like a normal stick. And it was the handle of this fucking giant knife.
And you found it?
I found it and it was like buried, kind of. I pulled it out of the ground, almost like sword in the stone situation. And it's still in its sheath. And it's like, you think it's sharp now, but it was razor sharp. Like literally, I could shave. I like to put it on my hand. It was like perfect.
You found somebody's murder weapon and you just started using it as a hunting knife.
The thought did cross my mind. I thought, no, I'll just take it to Africa. They'll never find me.
Oh no.
But I understand why they lost it, because it's so fucking big, and the holster has like it's here. This fucking thing. He was probably like trying to sit down and he just couldn't sit down because he's got like a sword attached to him.
Yes, it's good. This thing was in the fucking grass of better days.
Lucky it was stainless.
Did you fix the handle?
The rivet was a bit loose. I just hit it with a hammer and tightened it up a bit.
Did she cut shit? Winchester.
Winchester.
Yeah, geez, like buckets things faded.
Yeah, I don't know how long it was in there for, in the ground.
Here comes the clouds.
Tell me some funny hunting stories, guys. I'm sure you've got a few.
Yo, I hunted a wildebeest, blue wildebeest last year with an outfitter. And the client wounded this thing, shot it low, and I put Tembi on it. And I didn't know exactly how it was hit, so I waited about an hour before I put Tembi on it. But Tembi's pretty good on blood.
Your dog?
Yeah, my dog. And she followed it, and then she bumped it. And it just bolted and carried on running and couldn't find it. Eventually She took me on the Bloods, but I was following it on a GPS because she got a GPS collar,
Oh yeah.
and came up over a hill. And there's a blue wildebeest bull standing looking at us. I screamed, yes, this has to be the bull. Can't see blood. It has the same mud on its forehead from rubbing in the mud. Same size, everything. I said, yes, this has to be that bull. Why is it just standing here? My dog's barking and it's just standing. Anyway, so we shoot this blue wildebeest. One shot down. Go look at this wildebeest. There's no second hold in this wildebeest.
Oops.
Oops. So we had to carry on following. Eventually we found that wounded wildebeest and finished that off. But that was a little bit of school fees.
Yeah, how does that work in that instance if you're the one who's guiding?
I don't know. That was really unlucky. Like, what do? It's like you think the animal's wounded. If it runs and takes off, are you going to find it again? Or do you just take that shot? Well, we took that shot and messed up a little bit. The outfit was pretty lenient about it. He didn't make me pay like hectic price for it, but still.
Yeah.
I shot a kudu with a client with a bow. So he shot it just a little bit far back through the liver. Now it's bleeding. So it goes up this mountain. It's not the highest mountain, but it's rocky. And it's full of like speck worm and so anyway, I'd say to the client, he must just hang back because this thing's moving quickly and I can move quietly. I'm trying to get to it so I can put a coup de grace in it. And we waited a while before we followed up. I'm on this bull's track, on his blood, and I catch up to him. And he's just walking in front of me. But you know when they walk and they're quite quick. But I don't want to let him know that I'm behind him. But I'm literally like right there and I just can't get a shot on him. And so what happens is he eventually goes over the hill. And I speak to the farmer. He goes into a cholo. And I walk, and as I go there, I see out of this bush, poof, this explosion. And this bull went into that bush, and he gets out and he runs. Now he's running away from me at like 45 degrees. And just before he jumps a stock fence, I shoot 3 shots, but I hit him every single time. Hit him in the shoulder, hit him back of the head, and one through the neck. And he jumps over the fence and he just tumbles. Bah! Yeah, I phone the farmer, I say, yes, did you see that? He's down. We got him. He says, which one did you shoot? I said, what do you mean? He says, there's 6 other bulls that jumped out of that same cholo. I was like, what? He's like, did you shoot the right one? Because he said there were 6 bulls in there. I was like, oh, you've got to be joking. Thank goodness the one that I shot was the one. But it's reaction, it's complete instinct.
Yeah. Lucky.
That would have been my whole hunting fee.
Yeah. You make a mistake like that, it's a problem. You told me a good story once, Fred, about the dock.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it was you that told me this story, but about the nyala, shooting the trophy nyala.
Yeah.
You mind sharing that?
Mine nyala.
Yeah. Do you mind sharing that story?
So we go hunt on the Crocodile River, and there's
Which is Dr. Death's, Dr. Adrian de Villiers' farm, right, at the time.
Yeah. Crocodile River Safari. So there's 4 Banters. So Adrian, myself, my best mate, and then his brother and his cousin. And so that's 5 of us. So we're walking and stalking on the river, but it's so loud. Adrian is hating it. He can't believe how loud we are. We've just started getting into bow hunting. And the Crocodile River has got like quite big embankments onto the river. And but before it goes down into the river, it makes like these erosion gullies, parallel and perpendicular to the river. And so we spread out, and we know this bull is in the area, so we spread out in this erosion valley, so we can just see each other, but we're all hunkering down on the river's edge. probably like 40 meters from the river's embankments where they drop down. And the next minute, this massive 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 bull comes on. Now, Adrian said I can have that bull. That's the bull I'm going to shoot. So he's walking all the way along the river. And Adrian's the very first. He's probably like 100 meters to my left. So now he's supposed to leave this bull and let it walk to me and allow me to take the shot at it. And as this bull's coming close, I just see Adrian lock an arrow. And his eyes go glassy. And that 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 bull literally comes and stands 2 feet above him and looks over him, over the erosion sloot, into the main area of the farm. And I just see he draws his bow back and he hits this thing at point blank in the chest. Thing jumps up, goes over the embankment into the river. And so we just sit still for a while now. We're just waiting. Geez, what happened? I was like, I can't believe you shot my bull. I mean, that was like the whole plan was for me to shoot it.
Yeah, didn't you? You put on, last time you put on a voice, and you were like, you want to shoot a nice 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷. Like he was like pitching it to you that you should come.
100%. Yeah, I was so excited, and then I just saw he just shot it. I was like, you can't believe it. Then what happens is the next moment, that 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 comes up the embankment and runs right in front of us. So Adrian tries to shoot it again. He says, shoot, shoot, shoot. So we all load up arrows, and this 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷's got this funny, like the way that he runs, he like jumps up. It's quite difficult. He doesn't just run straight. And as he's just about to jump over the dongo we were in, I shoot him, and he jumps over, and he just disappears in the grass. So we don't know where he is. And so anyway, we all get up, and we're like, geez, that was crazy. So we walk up, and there's the 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 bull with an arrow almost in its arse, like in its like high on the back, but towards the back end of the animal.
Yeah.
And it's stone dead. It literally ran 15 yards after that, stone dead. So Adrian was like, "Yes, well done." You're like we were so happy that we actually shot his 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 that he wounded now.
Yeah.
And anyway, and as he walks up to me, he says to me, "Congratulations, you've just shot a wonderful 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I just shot your wounded bull."
He took first blood.
Yeah, he took first blood. And he palms off the 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 onto me. I was like, you got to be joking. Like, I just shot the thing. Then we go through the buck. There's no arrow wound from his shot. Nothing. So now it is my 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷. And so what happened was, he shot his 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷. It ran down the embankment. Another 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 got a fright and ran up. And we're thinking it's the wounded one telling us to shoot. And thank goodness when I hit that femoral artery, it bled out literally 15 yards, stone dead. So we shot 2 corker 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 bulls in like less than 2 minutes.
And you got your 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷.
I saw, when he congratulated me, I was like, you got to be joking, I've just killed your 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐷 for you. He's like, but there's no arrow in it. Anyway, so it worked out.
I want to do. I think there'll be a good potty one day. Just the number of people I've met who know Dr. D, who have got these great stories about him, but it's like the folklore of Dr. Death. It's like Ross and another guy who you don't know who ended up PHing for me for a few days. So many stories and just like funny stuff.
To be honest, I think that rain's on its way.
Yeah? What, done?
The rain's coming.
Oh, the rain. Yeah, they said it could be a little quicker.
Yeah, they say he's gonna kill me for drinking all his water.
We have another one.
Oh.
How are you feeling now, Fred? You better?
Yeah, I'll take 2. I'm going to take 2
Is that like paracetamol or what?
Yeah, paracetamol. Yeah, just say calcium.
You should be shooting your target that you're accurate just now. Why is it just standing there? Put it there and start shooting.
Yeah.
I lost an arrow just now.
Did you?
Yeah, just here actually. Where was it? No, it wasn't here. It was at the other dam. No, it was here.
It was it.
I should probably look for that arrow. Hey?
Why you look so kumbile, Fred?
Eh?
Why you look so kumbile?
Hurting buck.
What?
Let's see what we can see here. So there's pigs there.
There were the cattle on.
Yeah, there's pigs there.
Huh?
The pig by the cow.
Yeah.
That black thing that's down on the floor there.
Like
Below that
grey.
red big car.
Yeah, well, just there on the bush line there.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought.
But just below, huh?
That's how I got my bones. I thought I saw pigs come up. See now, just this bit of shade just changes everything. Hey? This place you gotta sit there. You gotta sit and wait. You gotta really look. Sometimes there's like kudu bulls feeding and you don't see them, and all of a sudden they've been there, but they just haven't
Showing themselves.
Yeah.
Is that a cow walking that way or? But it's lonesome.
Where's it?
You see the road going to the railway.
Yeah. That's in yellow bull.
That's what I thought. Looks like a nice one as well.
Yeah, it's a big bull.
That's a big bull there. His body is even big.
Yeah, beautiful.
There's a bull for you, but
You tempted.
Huh?
You tempted me.
I'm tempting you. Show
What
me
is
you
a
can.
Nyalo way compared to a kudu? They're like related, right?
Yeah.
Carcass weight. Carcass probably about
You see that nyala bull?
80 kilos probably.
There's a nyala bull as well.
And a kudu is like 200.
Kudu carcass about 135, 150.
Kind of. Fuck. I thought you said this wasn't a thorn tree.
We didn't say it didn't have thorns.
A cholo is a cholo. You see him?
Do a drive by
With the sharpener. So you
So you can just do it with both, like that, and it's the angle's perfect for both.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna get some olive oil.
Looks like you're offering to
Sharpen my broadhead for me. It's very kind of you.
They say you go to school every day. There's no day you don't go to school.
Who says that?
I say that. So you learn every day. It's not a day that goes by you don't learn something. If you didn't, then it knows that you're not being vigilant.
Well, that's the thing I learned today.
Did you work in Swellendam for a bit that you met your wife there? Or was she working overseas?
No, I met her in Cape Town. I was in Camps Bay. I do some work in advertising stuff.
Okay.
I was working in London and was shooting a commercial over there, over in February, about, I don't know, 13, 14 years ago. And I met her, Camps Bay, just out, just having a party, having a joel, and a bit of a holiday romance. Yeah, and she came over to England. She was going to be studying in England by chance anyway, so I was like, wow, the gentleman I am. Might as well have a place to stay for a little bit.
With benefits, yeah.
Yeah. She never left. Though she was adamant she was going to, but no, it was just, it was pretty, it's like an intense way to start any relationship, but it worked. We're in a tiny flat in East London, in England, East London,
Yes,
not
yes, yes.
East London here. Yeah.
Yes, I just got some really cool footage.
You chasing pigs around? over
Nah, I just went over the top of them. They're busy wallowing. And I got some cool footage of them wallowing in the water.
there? Nice, man. The day that they invent
Okay.
a silent drone is going to be a good day.
Okay, there's an old reservoir here
With water in.
without water in it. Dry reservoir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go further now.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Thought you can go far with that thing.
Yeah, but you have to have line of sight.
Does it depend on how good your eyesight is?
Yeah.
Better?
Much better. Check. Go if this knife could talk. Give you some horrible story.
Now you're happy.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Cool.
What did you just have the Englishman?
Hmm?
What did you do with the other Englishman?
Ik weet niet.
Weird.
Ik fucking weet niks. Met die slim Engelsman. That's what my family over here calls me, the fucking Engelsman. Soutpeel.
They call you soutpeel.
Yeah.
That's a little bit offensive.
I'm used to it.
So you come to South Africa every year?
Yeah. About usually like once a year, as much as we can really. It depends on money and time and all that stuff.
So your girlfriend down, I mean your wife also down?
Yeah, she's in Paarl at the moment with the family. It's funny, I guess, like we go other places during our
On your
our
holiday.
holiday. Well, she's not interested in clapping box, so there's nothing I can do to convince her to come along. She went hunting with me one time and decided it wasn't for her. It's good though. We have our things.
To run to themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna go somewhere quiet. You guys talk too much. I'm gonna go sleep.
What did you then?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Where did old champion go?
He's going to go sleep under another MT because we make too much noise. Even Mr. Hammer woke up here. We're making far too much noise.
He's going up there, but he's going to old full pot's one.
Just don't see us walking into a kudu bull or a water buffalo. That's
I don't see.
my current plan.
You can see us walking into pigs, but that's about it. You know what I have done here on this place? Is literally sit at this spot and glass the pools, walking down this draw to these lands here at the bottom, and then stalking from there. But hell, do they come down late?
Our best chance here is a like a nyala or a
Yeah,
pig or something like that, you know.
that Nyala won't be far from
Just don't know if it's.
what you want.
Yeah, I need an opportunity at a water buck or a kudu, ideally.
It's going to be poison now. You just go out.
What, two-step or what?
Yeah.
Watch if someone's hunting dog go and eat two-step. Just whatever you do, any PH that walks on here, just please tell them where the two-step is. Yes, I can't stand it, bro. I remember a dude, farmer, said to the PH, no, there's no two-step here. True as Bob, the dog eats two-step and stone dead on the Oaks farm.
No, we put in camps and then we tell you they're in that camp, that camp. What I'll do is
What is giving you jackal things?
Yo, I don't know, but it's eating bone as well.
I know.
That's what I'm thinking. It eats the whole thing.
So tell me, what's the difference between using two-step to kill it or shooting it with a rifle? That thing comes into a predator cooler like nothing, bro.
What hyena?
A brown hyena.
Brown.
We've called brown hyena in before. Come into a jackal cooler thing.
That sounds to me like brown hyena.
So this way it comes to you every year.
Yeah, probably third year. It comes maybe sometimes twice a year as well.
Oh, lekker.
Yeah, we shot quite a few things together.
You like it pleasant chill there. South African wife got in the right.
You up now?
How was your snooze?
What did you dream of shooting?
Myself. No, I'm kidding.
Jeez, that got deep very quickly, Kim.
Felt like something bite me on the leg.
Oh, and you were worried about nausea from water. What happens if it was a snake?
No, it's not a dick. I don't think it's
Go
a
on
dick.
it.
You guys keen?
I was playing it through my hunting brain now. I was not getting
Boop, 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 boop,
Don't
boop.
give
getting
you
not getting a
traction.
direction which. Robin, what are you thinking?
I don't know. Oh, that's Robin.
R and R.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I like the sound of that rumbling. Bit of rain will be nice. Thinking we should probably just get some water before we go because we've drunk it.
Oh, there's water there. Oh, already water.
The water that we didn't want
It's
to.
hot. No, it's coming out there.
It's probably cold now.
Yeah, it's coming
because-
out there.
Oh, is the pump pumping it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The wind pump.
Near the solar pump.
The solar.
Yeah, it's probably now cold.
Okay, so that's just coming from the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Then you drink that water.
Yeah, I can drink that water. I just thought you were getting it from the.
But the same water that comes out his tap is borehole water.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, actually, I have a in my backpack here. I have a water purifier. There you go. I
Really?
don't want to make my stomach.
What
any
do you
more-
not have in your backpack, bud?
A water purifier.
Mm.
Oh yes, does it work like drink up or what? I bet you pay extra for fucking traveling, but
What?
with this amount of shit you carry.
He leaves all this stuff in South Africa, probably. Most. A water purifier.
Let's check this thing. Squeeze the water filterization system.
You pour it in off the front.
Oh
Pour it
yeah.
inside the bag.
You fill this baggie, and then
You drink it out, yeah.
roll it. You can drink it out, but you just squeeze it out. So I'll just fill this up now.
Show us, bro. Show us how it's done. Yeah.
There's all the gear, but
You can go to war with
that
that.
storm's getting close quickly, eh?
That's what I'm thinking. I'll go put that poison out and it just gets watered off. Should not leave it for tomorrow.
What's the best thing to give your dog if it smells poison?
Activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal.
Yeah, if you get something else like that, it's dead. But if it's something else, okay. I mean, if it gets something lethal like two-step or
I've saved someone's dog with activated charcoal from two-step.
Mm.
But it was two-step that had been lying there for a long time.
Did you have a nice day at work today?
It's better than some days here. You can at least talk to someone. I'll go catch those horses and start working them because I'll
Start
get
talking
bored.
to horses.
I should only do it in my private time. Then I just tell Mark, listen Mark, I'm going to work the horses, I've finished what we need to do. Those horses are going to help us at the end of the day because then we can use them to do stock work here until Daryl needs them. Listen, is that water purifier coming all the way from fucking... Where the camels come from? The desert.
Is he battling there? Where is he?
Oh yeah, he's filling it up and then filling his the 5 liter. Then he's filling it up. Then he's filling the 5 liter.
I just wonder if we're going to get, if we're going to get onto the right opportunity this afternoon.
Is it worth it even waiting?
No, I just don't. There's a waterbuck next to it, like very close to my house there. It's a chief, I think, that he wants to shoot, but that we'll know. We'll see it. We'll definitely see it.
Yeah.
I want to have a definite opportunity. Time is just short.
If you're going to do that, then you need to make a move because it's going to be 4 o'clock by the time you get there.
Perfect. I mean, it's only about 5. It really gets hot. Like not even hot in terms of
Crystal
Robin,
clear water.
This is the scenario.
Yeah. What? Tell me.
Look, I don't see the kudu bulls. I'm not saying they're not around. They are around. But I don't think they're up in this area, which is easiest for us to spot and go.
Okay.
I haven't seen a waterbuck bull. There are. Yeah.
I saw one.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one that? I think it was a bull, but I just saw the arse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
The most prolific animal here will be like black impalas, then yalas. Those will definitely be able to get a stalk on with the pigs, But I doubt that we're going to see a trophy bull.
Okay.
It's possible. And I think they're going to move so late, but that if we go that side, by the time we actually try to get into position, the bulls are way easier to shoot here in the rut because the cows live here and then the bulls are with the cows. So it's easy, can access all these areas within 15 minutes.
And it's like kudu rut and pig rut at the same time, is it?
Yeah, it's all that. So I think it's...
It sounds like it.
So the option is maybe that big waterbuck that you do like, is maybe to give him a go this afternoon.
Fly plus.
Yeah, and see if we can get
Fly
him.
pass, fly plus.
See, I'm just trying to go on that gut feeling. My gut feeling is just, I want to go with what I think is going to work the best for you in the shortest amount of time. I think today was just a bit hot. It's just, it was flat from 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Everything died.
Yeah, and it's almost impossible to.
Impala could be good though, but you think that that's not going to be a fruitful escapade going through the thickets or something like that?
No, if you. We could spend the afternoon here. I just don't know if we've got enough time to see an opportunity and to make it work.
We'll definitely get a few pigs here, but we won't get like a big. If time is running out.
The question really is: do you want to shoot? Do you want to have a chance on maybe shooting a kudu and a pig, or do you want to go and try for that waterbuck?
Yeah, I think let's go for that waterbuck. Sorry to disappoint.
No, fuck off. Just go.
Take up all your time braaiing for the last 2 or 3 hours.
No, it's better than having working horses or something.
Well, I'd love to come back sometime if that's all
No,
right.
this place
It's a great
holds
place.
great. It holds great, and it's
Beautiful property.
the one option is to go all the way to the top of that hill there, towards Cut Cliff, and look that side and look on that back side. You could see waterbuck there for sure.
Yeah.
Waterbuck like this back, that little valley that you like.
Yeah.
It goes around the back there. I've always seen waterbuck there. So at the end of that, it's kind of what you kind of feel like. We can stay and we can give it a good bash, but there's no guarantee. We haven't seen something which gives me the feeling like, oh, okay, we're going to be hot on something.
Yeah, if you're feeling let's go back. Go try and reconnect with that waterbuck. There's a few nice waterbuck there though, huh? Or is it just one?
No, they're just quite territorial, so they'll do more, but that specific one stays in that
Hill.
That's his hill, and then when he comes down to the river.
You think we'd be able to make a move up that hill? We just have to wait for him to come
He
down.
has too many eyes. Can you get onto your weather app?
Maybe.
Let's see what the wind's going to do and if it's going to swirl. If it's going to swirl, it's my biggest.
Doesn't feel like it's going to swirl, especially with the cold front coming.
But look at the clouds which side they're coming from, Bedford side. You get there and it's drizzling.
Let's see if I can get
Then the wind will be a bit more swirly.
That place where we were hunting actually livens up a bit when it's raining.
That's what I found. Things come out and play, but
Yeah, rain's good. But that doesn't really drenching rain, but if it just rains.
Like a slight drizzle.
Yeah, and then as soon as it's done, the animals want to start moving out.
Doesn't his this
especially if it's
mark
been
off? Because fuck, it looks like it's hyperactivity.
hot.
Should you not pack it away before you forget it?
Huh?
He's been listening to our whole conversation back for the past. Since he switched it on, he's been listening to us.
So he's going to sit there in bed later.
You're like, they think that about me?
Fuck,
The signal's just really bad. Eh? I've even got Wi-Fi here and I can't get on it.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Gotta love that accent. I'll never get over that accent, man. Wi-Fi.
We got some more
Even
Wi-Fi.
got some Wi-Fi.
We'll go for a nyala. Do you not list to shoot a nyala?
He wants meat, Buck. He wants meat.
I want two.
You want to shoot something to take home with you?
I want something
to
that
your father-in-law.
my father-in-law is going to be happy because he's going to give me some money for the meat as well as a nice animal and a nice story. So I think
He gave you, and he gave you his daughter, so you have to think.
exactly. I got to cater to his.
You have to cater.
Yeah, I've got to do.
Well, what you could do is
You should shoot a nyala and a pig, and then you can mix that meat together, and you can make a nice sausage.
Yeah, he does like a nyala. He shot one when he was feeding.
Check with the wind. So the wind's southeast now. Well, it's actually northeast. Then it's east. Then it's going to be
That's why.
yeah. Then it's going to be north, and then it's going to be fucking west.
Yeah, but it said that yesterday
Yeah,
evening,
but-
and it didn't do that.
That's the only one's two.
It said
Swell.
that. It said
Then
it
you
was
start.
really
You just
swell.
start, and then you want to get. As you get going, it turns and just blows the whole cliff out. That's kind of this time of year where the winds aren't. Your thermals between summer and winter are starting to shift slowly.
I rate you guys take a walk, yeah?
Yeah.
Down. I'll fetch you guys there at the end of the dam when I see you guys come out. And I'll take you guys and we'll go down into that kloof.
Okay, let's go do it.
I don't know.
No,
Up
let's
to
give
you.
it a go. Let's go give it a
Yeah,
go.
we were good. I mean, like you did see some pigs over there, just the other
Yeah,
side
there's
of the dam.
definitely.
Eh?
It's just.
You should just go have a little look and maybe.
No. Just
The
if you
thing is,
want.
no, I think look, there's definitely the animals here. It's just I just haven't seen.
Oh, I drop
usually,
you.
Usually, like generally, how we do is we'd see like 2 bulls and then they'd go bed down. And then you know you have something to lunch, and then late afternoon you watch it. Yeah, boom, the 2 bulls on the move. They're moving towards cows. You intercept the whole thing. I just haven't seen anything on it. I'm just so hot. The animals are just not moving. And they're so full. They have no desire to move.
There's too much grass.
Yeah, it's not like they're
Why would they?
a feeding mission and they're pushing it. They're actually just like
Yeah.
they almost
they're
had
good.
too much to eat, But let's go that side. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Let's go that side. Let's go have a look, see what we see.
But I don't know, maybe you want to go for the waterbuck, or you're worried about
no,
the
I'm
swell?
just saying there is an opportunity. That waterbuck is in that area, and we've gotten close. Well, not close to him, but we've found him twice in the same area. And so he's really predictable.
Okay.
But I think let's go. Let's go give it a go. Yeah.
Okay.
See what we see.
Let me grab my shit a second.
Right, that's another episode done and dusted. The Yster Klip is cooled down and it sounds like it's left there under the tree ready for the next PHs and hunters to go and start the fire again. So there's some romance in that, I guess. Thank you again for listening, everyone, and also thank you to everyone who was involved, who put up with me arranging some microphones and starting a few conversational topics whilst we were just trying to enjoy some meat over the fire like the cavemen that we were trying to be. If you enjoyed this episode, then again, it would be fantastic if you could give us a follow, subscribe, set to auto download. That's always nice as well. It means it's there ready to go whenever the episode comes out every couple of weeks. If you know someone who you think would enjoy this kind of outdoorsy content, then by all means, sling it their way. I would appreciate it. That's all from me for now. Thanks for listening, and until next time.
Welcome to the Wild Dispatch.